the phenomenal AJ Styles.
When you talk about AJ Styles, the list of accomplishments is seemingly endless. Styles a true global superstar before arriving in WWE, but since he's been here, AJ Styles has lived up to the moniker phenomenal.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the WWE Champion, the phenomenal AJ
Yeah, it's crazy to think that when AJ Styles made his debut at the Royal Rumble a couple years ago, he wondered if he would even fit into WWE. But obviously he has done more than just fit in. He has excelled at this level.
Big stage, big fight. AJ Styles is ready. Oh, this is gonna be good.
And his opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
One of the baddest dudes to ever play the game. The first two-time NXT champion. A world-traveled, world-class competitor. One of the most well-rounded athletes sports entertainment's ever encountered.
Yeah, the scenery may have changed in Samoa Joe's career, but the attitude is still the same. Samoa Joe does what he wants, when he wants.
A very dangerous man.
The bell rings and the big man from the South Pacific, Samoa Joe, looking for an opening in the early going.
Nailed it. Incredible.
The cover.
And he kicks out.
Gonna take more than that. Beautiful technique.
I'm not sure how much he has left. Oh man, AJ Styles is in trouble.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall, submission, or by exiting the cage, the cage door, or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary. Styles rolls through.
Looking for it. Submission move.
Oh, there it is. It's in.
The calf crusher.
What's he gonna do now?
Oh man, Joe doesn't even know where he is.
Even though AJ Styles deemed himself the champ that runs the camp to annoy John Cena. And Joe getting the shoulder up.
Yeah, he's not done yet.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Graves, that Japanese faction was good, but becoming a leader in WWE WWE is what matters. Styles did that as SmackDown Live's team captain at Survivor Series.
And during that match, Styles' own teammate Dean Ambrose ended up powerbombing AJ. Styles has him up. Ushigoroshi.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. Oh man, Joe doesn't even know where he is.
Drop down. You know, Corey, you and I were talking earlier about how Samoa Joe has almost cost men their careers. He's a threat to every superstar's health.
And I understand Joe's goal to be the top guy in this company. How he goes about it is not for the faint of heart. He doesn't just try to beat you. He tries to put you on the shelf.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup. Corey, I'm a bit concerned by your lack of compassion towards a superstar Samoa Joe puts on the shelf. How could you condone that sort of behavior? These men Joe goes up against have families, and he's costing them paychecks, taking away food from their table.
Oh, I'm not saying I condone his... You know what? I do condone his actions because I understand where he's coming from. His philosophy of only leaving a trail of ashes and rubble behind him is one to be scared of.
Oh boy, he is rolling. The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage. Styles rolls through.
Byron Calf Crusher's in.
Cinched in, nowhere to go. Here's his moment, Michael. Oh man, Joe doesn't even know where he is.
Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there. Oh, the reversal by AJ Styles. Styles clash. This one's over.
AJ Styles makes the cover. True testament to grit.
How'd he do that? The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need. Styles looking to end this thing. Styles clash.
Wow, AJ Styles into the cover. Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved.
Uh-oh, here it is. Styles clash. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
That just echoed throughout this entire arena.
The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match from the NWA. There were even cages stacked on top.
Submission time.
Doesn't appear to be locked in very well.
He's out. He escapes the hold.
Not a moment too soon, Cole.
Setting him up in position here. On the second tornado DDT.
Viking DDT. Oh boy, he is rolling. Styles rolls through.
The calf crusher.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Not gonna stop until it gets the job done, I guess.
Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
I think AJ Styles is done playing.
Styles looking to end this thing. Styles clash. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Looking at it here.
He looks to be losing a bit of leverage here.
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Wicked clothesline.
Takes him down in a major way, too.
Nailed it. He goes down hard.
Yeah, he's not looking very good.
Here we go.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
I'll tell you what. This is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at workers' school, that's for sure.
Styles rolls through.
Working on the leg.
Samoa Joe isn't looking so hot, guys.
Just in case you didn't see it the first few times.
AJ Styles gets the win. Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
And AJ Styles walks away with the W.
And the winner is AJ Styles.
A winner is you.
Matches like that are the reason why I love this job so much.